with David, my cousin David, though. One of the first times I got David out before he died. Actually, the course looks great.
Yeah, it's holding up pretty good.
Yeah. Look at that, natural, look at that.
It naturally goes in the bushes.
That's all right, it's all right. It's part of golf. That's right. I was still messed up on time, Santa Barbara time, so after last night got in.
They call it 101 donation.
Yep. That was funny. I still remember him when we went to
you can get killed around here warming up, you know?
Yeah. How upset was he then?
Oh, I got on him though.
You did.
I said, don't you start pouting on me, come out here. I said, he still hasn't taken a lesson with you, has he?
No.
I said,
he's actually a pretty natural swinger though, isn't he?
He's got a great natural swinger, but I said, nothing worse than a guy, puffing and pouting about his game. I said, you ever take a lesson? No. I said, well, why don't you go take a lesson? To go out with Mark? No. In fact, he doesn't practice either, So they said, well, what do you want?
I know.
And
amazing.
so he went out and he had a bad day. And he said, why don't you just Mark? I purposely introduced so you guys should get together.
No.
I don't hear no powders, no whiners.
Yeah. Nothing. Can't complain about it. It's his own fault. It was funny. He would have actually had a decent round, except, that was a lot of three putts.
He did have a lot of three.
Then he wasn't very pleasant on the car ride home. He started getting real political about the U.S.
Yeah, right.
Where do you want to live, in Mars or something? That was hilarious. Yeah, he's a funny guy.
I really worked to bring my grip over.
That's what you said, your little grip change. That's good. Those are little subtle, tiny things like that.
Yeah.
And it doesn't make you draw it anymore?
Yeah, oh yeah. Makes me
draw.
I know. Because you were drawing pretty good. Cook too,
Yeah, I know. It can do that. It can do that.
Cook every now and
That's all right.
Little cook, but
Don't keep those hands leading though.
Yeah.
Fighting that little draw.
You know that thing that it's a different product. You know that fan?
Oh, the fan. Does the same thing.
Keeps hands coming through first.
Sure, you can feel the end of the fan when you're swinging through it, just where your hands drag through first. It's great. It's a good product. Definitely. Definitely.
Boy, we lucked out. Huh?
Great weather. Glad to be
You lucked out today?
Yep.
Not bad for January from you, huh?
No. Definitely. Had a good time.
Except for the threesome in front of us.
I know. It's going to take it forever. Jeez.
No idea.
Actually, there's a little tournament, I guess, in front of us.
Oh,
Money.
Yeah.
Well, this is the money game right here. This is the big money.
I got to get a tee. I should get a ball.
Right down the middle.
Right down the middle.
We'll just keep following you. This is going to get you ready for the AT&T and the Phoenix right here. All these cameras and all that. Look at that.
Perfect.
Good shot, Michael.
Thank you.
I'd like to follow that one. Jeez. That problem, you have to follow that one. That's right. That was crushed. Nice swing. That looked really good.
Thank you.
That's after a plane flight and no warm-up and right down the middle.
No warm-up.
You don't need to practice.
That's right.
It's an easy game now.
It's a great invention you got. Too bad it's good.
See? It's far and I get. It's good. Can you swing, Mike? Shot right down the middle. Cut the corner, huh? I don't even know what to do.
Did it? You didn't put it.
so
the weight
high-tech.
stuff.
Yeah, they're gonna.
They open up the barn door
Yeah.
there. See what they
Get you
have?
on computer. It's
It's
unbelievable.
the whole thing. They have a driving range.
Yeah.
It's entirely grid. So you go and they give you something, practice the weight. Then you hit a ball, and it tells you exactly which way the spin is going, how far it went,
Oh, man.
and all of that.
Ball speed,
Really
everything.
digital.
Yep.
Oh!
You all right?
You all right?
You all right?
I was worried.
I know. I was wondering. That's pretty close there.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
You all right? Huh.
Rough downwind.
All right.
Go ball. Keep kicking. There you go.
Good shot.
Thanks.
Oh. Good shot. Get over there.
Get out of the sand.
Swing, Jason.
There.
Oh. Try. Tough lie. Hang on. Yeah, it's a tough lie. Very tough.
Okay.
That was a good shot out of the rough out there. Sometimes when you get in the rough situation, it sometimes makes you swing better because you're focused on getting through the rough. And when you got through the rough, that time you really led your hands through it.
Yeah.
And when you lead your hands through the rough, you get out, it digs through the rough a lot easier. If you start getting flippy and scoopy, that's when the club gets caught, and then of course it feels like you hit a fat shot. But again, because of the situation, human nature, when you're in that type of lie again, you led your hands perfectly, hit a great shot, and you're on the green. Good swing.
Once or twice.
Yeah.
Huh?
Boy, Mark, Michael had a real awkward stance right there. Now, how do you hit a shot like that?
Well, when the ball's above your feet like that, what happens is the tendency is the ball wants to go left. So first of all, you've got to move the ball slightly back in your stance. And if you've noticed, Michael did that. Had a real awkward stance, an awkward lie. An awkward lie.
Awkward lie.
Yeah.
Okay, and action.
Boy, Mark, Michael had a real awkward lie right there. Now, how do you hit a shot like that?
Well, when the ball's above your feet, like Michael has,
Right.
what happens is the tendency is the ball wants to go to the left.
Right.
And when it's going to go to the left, if you move the ball slightly back in your stance, okay, it's going to make you hit the ball more to the right. Also, when you move the ball, when you have that type of lie, you notice Michael hit that very solid shot. He hit it real crisp because of moving the ball back. When the ball's above your feet like that, the ground's closer to you. And when the ground's closer to you, you end up possibly catching the ground center. So when you move it back, you're going to hit the ball first. Good shot. Almost. Not bad. Keep coming.
Going down the hill.
You should be used to these Bermuda greens.
Huh?
This is Bermuda greens right here.
A little slow.
Michael take you two on. Best ball. One best ball.
One best ball.
It's a good stroke. Isn't that amazing? I know. They're a little slow. I didn't make anything yesterday. That's right. Oh, woo. Almost. Good warm-up. Firm. Is that typical? You know that, don't you? Actually, if I take my time, I've been putting real well.
Nah. It's tough green, too. Tough hole.
Tough hole. That's right. Good putt. All right. All right, Michael. Good job. Perfect. I think you just use that club all day.
Right.
You're a good driver.
Good putt with
You
him.
hit that driver well. And you putt well. Got a new putter, huh?
The Scotty, I've been trying different Scotty Cameron. Scotty Cameron.
You made some great
I
putting.
like it. Yeah. But putting,
You've always had pool, little pool
I think pool really helps putting.
eyes and stuff.
Playing pool.
I'm a terrible pool player.
Helps you stroke. And you look, you see angles. It kind of helps you look in there.
That's actually mentally, even in my audio tapes, what I say is that, and it is like pool, is the mind doesn't like to think in curvatures.
Right.
So when you're putting, you like to pick an apex and then putt angular.
Good shot. There you go.
Swing.
Beautiful.
Wow, that's hit hard. So
Look at that one. Nice one, Jason.
yeah.
Big.
Jeez. Like you said,
There you go.
the pressure was off the first
Right,
hole
right.
after you.
I think my big stick in my bag, I can't control it.
Doesn't matter, you hit that
Did that
hard.
Clobbered that.
That's right.
So let's see the angles.
Yeah, you always want to pick a spot and you pick an angle, just like banking off the side of the table, yeah. The audio tapes are very good on course management I'm doing right now.
Oh,
Good whack.
And I turns it.
crushed it.
All right. So it's me and Michael against you and Jay. Putting too, Michael.
It's true. It does help your concentration. There you go. That's a nice little draw with that wind.
Yeah. This is a pretty strong breeze.
It's a pretty strong breeze.
Yeah. All right, partner. Good drive. It's a beat 3 wood. It's a beat 3 wood. I hit mine pretty hard. All right, partner. Shot.
Hey.
Yeah, 150 is about 5 yards behind the.
Holding up there. It's going to fall short, I think.
Yeah, he's. Remember, it started at the second hole. First hole does not count. So we're going one up. All right.
Nice shot, Mark.
Thanks. We got him, partner. Is that good, guys? After my putt on the first
Partner,
hole?
you know how I feel about believing.
Oh, is that good at that?
Nothing's too close for Mark. Huh? Oh,
That's
put
funny.
some water.
Ah, Jason's
You
going to
want a
give
picture?
Michael a read there.
Michael seems like a really good putter. This is something that's just
nice.
Very good, man. Or,
Yeah. Can they? Okay. Mark, tell me when.
well, he's not putting yet, though.
Oh.
Chipping. But chipping, see Michael's style there?
Yeah.
What happens is his hands puts him way forward. He's just hitting a little running 7-iron. He's going to keep it low to the ground, so he's got control of it.
Right.
Might have an 8-iron. But look at his hands lead. Again,
Right.
that's perfect for control of this. He should hit it pretty close. See? Look how the ball came off. Very nice. Almost made it.
Close.
See? Almost made it. Good, good. Okay. Now you can go ahead.
Okay.
You can talk about putting.
Okay. It seems like that Michael is a really good putter. Is it something that comes natural? Is it something that he's been working on with you?
Well, actually, it's pretty natural, but we've taken his natural talent at putting and, of course, expanded on it. He plays a lot of pool, and when you play a lot of pool, you really get to see lines. And again, in my audio tapes, one of the key factors is to be able to see straight lines. A lot of people trying to putt it on a curvature, so when they visualize, they're trying to visualize the ball curving into the hole. When you do that, that is not the way to visualize your putt. You
Wow.
visualize, just like in pool,
A straight line.
That's
straight
good.
line, and apexes where the ball would actually bank
I
off
can't tell what
like
that
the
was
side
the
of the pool
strangest-
table. And that's how you want to putt. That's how you want to
Curveball.
visualize your putting.
Okay.
Put it in there.
There.
Did they get that?
Yeah. Oops. Sorry, partner, I got this all. What'd you make?
5.
What are you putting for, Jace? All right. Sure mine isn't good. I'm putting for 4.
After listening to your partner, I don't think.
Tell me about it. It's ridiculous. It's going to take me all day to play the round if I have to focus on my putting.
Man needs to be psyched from both sides.
Right. There we go. Just got to get used to the speeds.
You don't have the yips, do you?
No, not left-handed. Right in the center. Here you go. This one's for you, Mikey.
Boom. All right. Nice. How
Yeah.
far? Do we know how far this is?
What does the card say there, Alfred? Oh, perfect,
But
partner.
What are you doing?
Shot. It's a good shot from there.
Thank you.
Do you have any Kleenex to wipe Michael down?
Yo, what?
I just got a bad.
Yo, what?
Okay, she's got it.
You're right.
Which ocean? Which side of the island? Wow. Huh.
And Mark, it seems like Michael's.
I can't get over. I can't get over this.
Some
This
things
is
that
real.
she's been working on with you.
Yeah.
Are you doing any special movements with him?
There are.
Well, actually, he is. He's a natural putter, and I think his background comes from pool. He's a good pool player and loves to play pool. And one of the keys in visualizing your putt is you want to visualize in straight lines. And
Yeah.
so many other golfers visualize in curvatures because they're seeing the ball curve into the hole when it has a certain type of break.
Almost.
But what happens is you want to actually, just like billiards, is you want to pick an apex, bank it off like the side of
Right, like
the
pool table?
pool table,
Right.
and then visualize it going to the target or actually into the cup.
That makes
And
sense.
he does that very well.
Okay.
All right, come on, ball.
There
That
you
might
go.
make it, boys. Got a little overspin. Kick right. Come on, wind. Oh,
What happened?
there's a bunker down there.
Well, there had to be a reason. I mean, they're not
Jeez,
gonna
what a
make
bad kick
They're
that
not going to
was.
make it a 274 par 4 without
Without
having something in there.
God, nice kick.
It's a nice
Jeez.
spin you had on that, though.
Yeah, that was a little knuckle sandwich. That's shot plan. Uses a lot.
never got back, did I?
No.
Just got, huh?
No. Just a little quick.
Stop
like
right
that.
here. Jumped on.
Yeah. It's good you know that's your pet peeve. So your pre-shot really helps that. You work on that.
Oh my gosh, come around.
Hey, whack that
It's
one.
all right. Wind should be blowing that. There's another fairway over there.
Yeah.
All right. Yes. I thought it was just your nerves. Oh, it's all up to your partner.
Okay, partner.
It's all yours. Get a kick. Did I hear anything?
It's not getting
Give me.
anywhere.
Oh, that's too bad. Yeah.
Building is like 3 different stories. The name
Oh, yeah, over there. Oh, yeah.
Straight over there.
I thought you
There's a
I thought you found my ball. Where's my ball? Did it come this far? I guess, man.
I think so. Here it is. There you are. Actually, it's not. If we're hitting irons laying up, this is where you'd want to be.
Yep. So that's it
Ooh,
through
man.
there.
Caught a bad kick or what?
Yeah. No, I'm not. Ooh.
Hey, you got yardage there, Mike? Got yardage anywhere here? I think that's the 100 up there, right? By the cart
100
sign?
tends to be where it has these keep off the grass signs.
Yeah. So you got about 100 and 120, huh? Downwind.
120,
Downhill.
100, a little more than that, isn't it?
It's probably only playing that.
I might get an 8 and a 9. Please. Thank you very much. Do you?
Yep.
Good. Hope you're doing a little better with them today than I am.
Mark, nice shot.
Thank you.
Where'd you go? Did you go on the trap or just
No,
left
just
it?
over it.
He's over the trap. A pitching wedge and a 9, please.
You're doing great, by the way.
Is that all right?
We love all the dialogue. You're doing
100.
really. I think if we can get, maybe suggest to Jason about the wrist, maybe he could use a cricket. We have a cricket for him if he wants it.
Okay.
I
Did you
don't
hear?
know if Michael went
Did you hear talk about the
Crushed
wrist?
it down the wrong bloody finger.
Goes in the rough. It's too bad, you know. Bounce. That's planned. Thank you, sir. Huh? The cricket? Yeah, kind of.
Is that the name? That's what it's going to be?
Well, that's what actually King Roll found it. That's the name they decided on.
So,
I know, I went to name it.
what's the system
Ah.
say for?
59.
At least I made it to the cup. That's the first.
did make it
That's the first one I made. I've made to the cup.
Yeah, we're getting it. We're sneaking up on.
Country Club, and we're following Michael. I got it. Yeah. Okay. Hi, everyone. I'm PeriRuther. We're here in beautiful Riddles. Hi, everyone. I'm PeriRuther, and we're here in beautiful Riddles Bay Country Club in Bermuda, where we're following MichaelDouglas, Mark Minear, and friends in a round of golf. So let's watch and listen.
Yep, just a riser. All right, let's hit this one low. Keep those hands leading.
Okay. Ready? Hi, everyone.
Look at that.
Boomer. One day. A
Great
boomer.
draw.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. I'm PeriRuther, and we're here in beautiful Riddles Bay Country Club in Bermuda, where we're following MichaelDouglas, Mark Minear, and friends in a round of golf. So let's watch and listen. Wind is unbelievable. It's not bad. It's not bad.
Terry, just pull your hair off this.
It's just the wind.
Gonna get ready?
Okay. Hi, everybody. I'm PeriRuther, and we're here in beautiful Riddles Bay Country Club in Bermuda, where we're following MichaelDouglas, Mark Minear, and friends in a round of golf. So let's watch and listen.
Of course, when you're playing on an island like Bermuda, of course, we're playing on a very windy day today, and this hole happens to be directly into the wind. And if you notice, I have an uphill lie, and the ball wants to shoot up easier. And you don't want to get it up there because, of course, the ball can be blown around. What you need to do is you got to keep this shot low. And again, it's perfect for the golf critic. If you've worked well with the golf critic, your hand's going to lead.
A 5-iron and a 4-iron.
Hit a nice little punch shot, keep it out of the wind. You'll be able to control it and be very accurate. So that's what I'm going to do right here. I'm going to keep it down, keep my hands leading, hit a little punch. All right, going to keep this ball down right out of that wind. Hit it close. Just a little punch 9-iron. Notice I don't even take, in my practice swings, I don't take a full practice swing. I just work on my impact position, keep my hands leading, really feeling it. I'm going to hit the shot. So I didn't even go through. He's really good at his chip shots, hands leading. He can see this is a sand wedge. Remember, even the other shot, his running shot was a sand wedge. Keep coming.
Get up.
What the hell was that?
I know, funky. You
Huh?
know, this slope right here.
Where'd it go?
I know.
That was the weirdest, huh?
Kick
I didn't know
right. 2 inches farther would have went straight.
But where'd
Good.
that? It went off the right there.
Yeah, you hit that little tiny bank there.
Oh, I see.
It's all right. Right speed.
Let me get this out of your way, sir.
Need a coin there, partner? Got it?
Got it.
Well, we get to read this one.
Nice shot, Michael.
See that one?
That's a
Wow.
shot.
Oh, sorry about that. That's good.
That's good.
Oh, it breaks to the right, huh?
Over that divot.
Right over it? Okay.
I think so.
Yeah, it looks,
Depends on the speed, but
yeah, I'm gonna, well,
Maybe a lot-
Bermuda, we can hit a little firmer, I guess, huh?
you can.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go right on the edge of that divot. Show you the line. Watch this one, partner. See if I can make one. I'm ready. That'd be back-to-back birdies here. Is it? I hit. Oh, it's
Look
slow.
at that. See?
Slow.
I tell
And it looks downhill, doesn't
yeah.
it?
Oh, I tell you, it's
Yep.
it's wild. Go ahead.
It looks downhill quite a bit, too.
Yeah. I think it was the right line if it's hit. All right, Chase.
That's good.
That's good. Nice and firm. I think you did it. Oh! That was a good roll there.
Yeah, at least I got it.
You hit it firm and it
First time pass.
didn't want to break. Big draw.
Oh man, you hit whacking it.
Go, go. Is that the right direction of the green? Should be somewhere, huh?
Is it? You want to be up by where the where?
Is that Michael? Just hit? Just a little short? It's too bad. He hit that good. Probably hard to. And, okay. is a perfect time to hit a nice lob shot here. Again, we're downwind. I got a bunker in front of me. We got to get it high, land it very softly on the other side of the green. It's a specialty shot, and again, in the section in the audio tapes, it's going to talk about those specialty shots. And this is a stroke saver. If you know how to do the shot, it's going to save your stroke. Nice and high, should land very softly. Should be all right. Especially in chipping, it leads them very nicely. Catches the ball very cleanly all the time when he chips. Gets some good spin on the ball. Right. Tough one, hard to get. Going that way? A little bit?
Which way? Yeah.
Okay. Up the hill.
It goes down, then it goes up.
Okay, it's back up the hill then.
Yeah. Into the wind.
Hang on. That'd be good. All right. Hit a good shot in there, just not enough club.
I was sitting up high.
Was it?
And it was, I had enough club, but it just was sitting up high, and I just lofted it.
Yeah.
High.
That's those uphill lies.
Uphill lies and sitting high.
Yeah, always have to go down a club.
Yeah. See what we want to do here.
Sound good?
Let's keep it over here to the left. Wind's gonna.
All right, got a long one here. Perfect draw hole. Hold that ball right in the wind. Did you see the yardage? 471, reachable. Got it, Michael?
Pardon?
471, reaching it too,
471,
nice and smooth. All right. Oh, right there, ball.
Don't come in.
Get down.
Get down.
You actually had draw spin on that too. It shows you how extreme the wind is. You curved that ball left and it just kind of pushed a little bit. I'm gonna
Did that did it go out or is it in the,
No, it's
the
all right.
bushes?
I don't think it went out. I don't think you're out. Okay.
Yeah, see, I'm gonna tee it way over here on the left, so I can kind of swing across the grain of the wind here. If you tee it up over there, the tendency is again the illusion of the hole makes it set up looking like you have to hit it to the right.
Right.
Get over here, we can make it the illusion of the hole look like we have to swing left, and we should be able to hold this into the wind a little better. All right, big shot.
That's a hose.
Yeah, see, I had draw spin on it, and that ball is just holding dead straight. That felt like a duck hook.
Yeah, that's how much that.
That's how much it felt like a duck hook. I thought I was going to hit it over there.
Yeah.
It's weird. Got to really think in this game. That was a good hit. You hit that one hard. Jason's a good guy. He's a real good guy. He's been a great host. Smart guy. Oh, there's.
You got off. Yeah, got me off on your back.
Yeah.
Got on
Trying
your
to help
back.
that hurt.
Tried to kill it going up the hill and then it went down.
Easy deal. monstrous compared to my other one. However, I've been able to hit it in the sweet spot a little bit because of that.
You hit, is it a bigger sweet spot?
Well, it's bigger than my other club, and since lack of playing, it certainly helped me catch it in the center. You can see my tee marks aren't as good today. Yesterday, my only tee mark was right in the middle.
Really?
Yeah, there was no wandering tee marks. It was right in the center.
I
Yeah.
have no tee marks. I wonder what that means.
That's good. You're saving a lot of tees.
Saving
picking
a lot
it right
of tees.
clean.
I must be.
Oh,
Yeah,
that's
nice and
great.
clean.
Yeah, definitely. Picking it real clean. Yeah.
Who's this?
This is Jason.
Well, you.
Yeah.
No, he was gone. Must be. He'll take it though.
Yeah, actually,
Maybe
if it kicked in, yeah, that would be good.
Maybe hit a tree. Hit a tree. There you go, Jason.
Perfect.
So you're all right. That's you? Yeah.
Yeah, see?
That's it. Hey, it's called a Bermudian bounce.
Would you mind if I talk to him about Jason and the benefit? Is that all right?
Sure.
I'm going to talk about the benefit of the device.
Good, sure.
This is good. Because this time... You can tell, Jason has a natural swing, and I know he's still new to the game and stuff, and to the naked eye, when he's making a motion, it looks very smooth. He's a person that would really get a good benefit from the golf cricket training system, because the device, one of the things that he does is he breaks down at impact, and when you break down at impact, that's the reason why he lifts up. It's not so much that he's lifting up, but when his wrist breakdown, that means trying to help it up.
Yeah.
And if he stays in the shot and keeps his wrist leading, he's going to brush the grass. Keeps that angle. You bet. Yeah, especially with the wind. It's really easy to lift up in this wind, isn't it?
Yeah, that must work really well on your short game.
Yeah, you got perfect technique for the short game.
So keeping that pushing it down.
Yeah. What about what's the style you're chipping? You're chipping, what do? You got your hands quite a bit forward, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what's good is you're de-lofting a sand wedge. Most of the time you're hitting low sand wedge, get more spin on it. Looks good. People should...
I didn't realize it. It looks much more.
You bet. You bet it does. Well, people should really pay attention to your chipping. They'd learn a lot from your chipping style, for sure. All right. Perfect. There it is.
There you go.
There's hands were leading. That looked really good. That was really good. Stayed in that shot well.
All right.
Maybe, okay. Me and Michael on the way up, when we were watching your shot there, and we were talking about the benefits, obviously the system would be to you, because to the naked eye, everyone knows that, you have a very beautiful motion, and it's fluid and so forth like that. But the only place you break down is in the hitting area, and of course the golf cricket prevents that, or at least educates you to understand that, I don't have to help up the ball to get it up in the air. See, when you top it or lift up, people think you're doing it because you're lifting up your head. It's not as much as when your wrists break down. Right. When your wrists break down, you have more room, and it forces you up. That's the old fallacy of keeping your head down. That's really one of the worst tips that you can give a golfer, because it really gets them, stagnant and stuck in these positions, and they don't have any fluidity. We want to keep your fluidity in the swing, so all you got to do is fix your impact, keep those hands leading. That's going to keep you in the shot.
Makes sense.
Don't have your hands leading, you're going to hit so far behind it. No room for error. Have to have the hands leading. Perfect for the golf cricket, right here. The only way to hit the driver off the ground. No, it's just a normal lie, too, not teed up. Get on the green. See? It's plenty high enough. Drawn in there. Come on, ball. Keep going.
Keep going.
Pretty strong breeze today. Not bad, just short. Oh, it's on.
Is it on?
It's on.
Is it on?
No. But it's on. It feels on, right?
Well,
for the
tell him
cameras.
it's on. It's on, Mark. How's that?
How do you like that?
300 yards.
280 yards
300 yards
out,
into the wind. It's
That's
on.
right. It must have carried at least 300 yards.
That's good. You hit it good?
No. That's a pretty easy shot for me. I like that type of
I
atmosphere.
can't wait to take it to mid-ocean club.
Yeah. If we can work that tomorrow,
Oh, yeah. No,
that'd be fantastic. You're a member, right?
Yeah.
That's great.
No, we'll go. Is this me?
Titleist?
Yeah, Tyler's 6. I'm up for. I hit it good.
You hit that good, yeah?
I think.
It's getting us a long ways. The hill there, it's right there through the trees.
Yeah.
That's a beautiful panoramic view there.
Ooh, almost.
Into that wind.
Yeah. It's rough marks. The marking is tough.
I know. There's the 100 right there.
That's 100?
Yep. Let's make a birdie here. Got him on the ropes. Yeah, I just can't believe the setting. Oh, I know he has. Good job. Nice
shot.
finish. That
Nice
was a great
shot,
finish.
Jason. Nice, easy, came back easy on that. Tempo.
Yep. Tempo in the wind. You got to stay smooth. That's good. That's actually a very good tip in the wind.
When it blows, swing slow.
Stayed down nicely on that if you notice Jason. Jason stayed down, stayed smooth. His hands were leading. He feels comfortable with it. He was only using a pitching wedge, so there's enough loft on a pitching wedge. When there's enough loft on a pitching wedge, of course, the golfer has trust to keep his hands leading. But, you know, when you get into that 2-iron, 3-iron, it's really easy to try and help it up with those breaking those wrists. When those wrists break, you're not going to hit a clean shot. You're going to miss hit the ball. Got it. Good. Michael has about 80 yards in, and he's really good at the shot again, because if you notice his setup, he actually sets with his hands slightly forward. Again, he's shooting right into the wind. He really hits these shots well. These are the scoring shots, of course, in the audio that I talk about. He's going to keep his hands leading. He's going to maintain that position of address in through the hitting area, and it's going to keep the ball down, keep it out of the wind. You should knock it pretty close. I bet you he birdies this hole.
Looked up.
Hit it. Can you hit another one? Hey, do you want to hit it? Pressure's on now. See? Stay down nicely. That's going to be pretty close, gang. He's left himself a nice birdie putt in this win. That's great. He'll make this. Boy, it's just beautiful out here. The people here at Riddles Bay has been fantastic. The pro, very hospitable. Michael, again, he's really good at these shots, because Michael, again, he's really good at these shots because notice that address position. He already starts with his hands leading, and all he does is maintain this through the shot. Of course, hits it close. Ah, yeah. Thank you, sir.
It's nice. Nice, Mike.
How do you want it, Michael? Leave it in? Well, all right, gave me the break, huh? Pretty straight.
Pretty straight. I thought it was going to come down.
Yeah, it looks that way, doesn't it? All right. Be nice? All right. You got it. This one I should make. God, you think I'm due, huh? Haven't missed a green. If I hit it, I just got to learn to hit it.
He's just right in the heart again.
Yeah.
Right in the heart.
Oh, I know.
You can't hit him hard
You'd
enough.
think we'd learn.
This
Try.
whole setup for you really good, Jason.
It is. This, it's a good hole. It actually brings out the fear in all golfers, because golfers are afraid of slicing it, aren't they?
And what happens, they slice it more.
They slice it more.
You go and cut around when it cuts in.
You can even tell Jason's starting to aim up more to the left. When you aim more to the left, what happens?
It's going to slice
It's going to slice more. And this is, especially with the wind's blowing out of the left, is where you really got to keep those hands leading and make sure you capture that ball in the club face. Don't allow it to move around out there. Really penetrate it through. See the pressure of this hole. It is. It's a mental game out here. It's definitely a mental game. Yeah, but it's a pretty hole, isn't it?
Just gorgeous hole. It's stunning.
This is where.
This is what you call serious dog leg to the right.
Serious dog leg to the right. This is where if your pre-shot routine's good, you know you have a good golf swing. You know you get up there, you can really forget about it and trust your feels, trust your swing. You're gonna hit a good shot. It's when you start paying attention to that water and the wind and stuff, you're gonna run into problems. There you go. See, it's got to go a little bit. See, because he's on the earlier holes, he's hit some real hard ones penetrating when the holes set him up where he didn't have this type of illusion where the trouble's to the right.
So you're going to come between, try to go between the trees?
Got to go right between the trees. I think that's a perfect spot. And you're a natural drawer of the ball. You should have no problem holding this right into the wind, right at those trees out there. Leave yourself in like about a 9-iron. Mike's a good hitter here.
He's going to go right across.
Yeah, hits a long ways. Yeah, he's got a good swing. And hits a long ways. He has that penetrating ball flight too because his hands lead. It doesn't float. I like the way it comes off his driver. See, look at that.
Yeah. Oh, what a whack.
What a whack.
What a whack, Michael. Big whack.
It's good. That was a good hit.
Big hit.
Real good hit.
Might have cleared it.
I just shot a reaction shot to your last dialogue with her.
Okay, good. Is it doing all right?
Oops. Well, I made
Nice swing, Michael. Say, that's perfect. It is. No, that's perfect. You can press that one. Hands look really nice there.
just, roll. Just didn't get over.
Almost so. Got those hands lead, and it kept the ball. It didn't want to slice as much, and that's perfect. Held its line very nicely. See, if you have trust in hit, that's the key. Let's hit that nice draw. Poor Jays. Yeah, right.
See,
Hit a little thin. Got that little upshoot lie again.
yeah, I
Little
like
uphill.
that.
Keep that ball down.
Like people, guess because really like hitting on that thing.
Yeah. The uphill lie a little bit. I think it might make the front.
Nah,
It's a little short. A little strong wind there.
strong wind, got a little behind it.
A little behind it. That's what an uphill lie likes to do.
Pick it up.
Yeah, you want to make sure that you tilt your shoulders a little bit more at the slope. If they're too level, the tendency is for the club to hit behind it. So if you get your shoulders tilted up with the level of the slope, like this, is the club swings up the slope there and you won't hit behind it. Catch the ball cleaner.
Good.
All right, caddies.
I'm gonna take my little.
Gorgeous.
So pretty. It's nice having a little overcast too. It just keeps the heat down.
Slide over a little bit. Thank you. That's good.
Having to have him in the background.
Alrighty.
Okay? All right. Michael, how did you meet Mark?
I met Mark in Santa Barbara, California, when I was living in Santa Barbara, and I guess golf pros are sort of like the fastest gun in the West, or each one's got their like, kind of legend. And Mark was sort of a legend in the Santa Barbara area as a coach, and I had several of my friends work with him, and he was great. So we went out, and I picked up a lot with him in a short period of time. And he was a really, really good instructor as well as a good player. And it's been great.
You've
And
been with him for like 4 years?
Been 4 years now. I've worked with Mark off and on. I moved back east now, so I don't see him as often. but every time I get out to California, I play. I take some lessons from him, and he's great. I mean, it's a combination of enthusiasm and some really great techniques.
I was going to say, what would you say you probably learned the most from him? What technique? Because he says you're a great putter, which obviously we've seen.
Well, I don't know how much you've seen today, but well, he has. I mean, the biggest thing he's working on, and with the device that he has, is keeping your hand. What happens for amateur players is we tend to kind of break, our wrists trying to get the ball, and keeping that compression there really helps a tremendous amount.
Right.
And he makes it look so easy and effortless, and he's fairly simple in the mechanics, but the impact point is really key. And I think once you work on that, then it's a question of how far you're bringing back the club. But similar feeling that he has there. That's been his biggest thing, and I know he's been working on that with his golf cricket device, which is something he's been studying with and working for many years.
I think it'll help a lot of people.
I think it'll help a lot of people. He's really kind of mastered that and that design and that whole concept, and I'm real proud of him. It's a good job.
That's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, before you run away, Perry, could you just shake your head a couple times, just give me
Sure.
some cutaways?
Yeah. You got a couple cutaways in case something. You're good at this, Dad. You are. You're learning a lot about it. See, you have to just listen to what I'm saying.
Okay.
And
Oh, my arm's down. Okay.
because you have to look the same way that it looked like before.
Oh, I
so
got
you
it.
see, so
you're the pro
No,
at
you
this.
can't talk.
Oh.
see, you can't talk. I'm the one who got to talk. You only got to listen. Did you get enough?
You had to drop your arm now.
I have to drop my arm. So anyway, so this hopefully will be your second trip in 2 years, and now you come on back a couple more times.
Where do you want to land
Yeah.
him? Practically hitting him over there. We don't even know the yardage.
You can see that the flag has changed since yesterday.
Yes, a little to the right.
And I see this flag's hardly moving over there because it's well protected.
Gentlemen,
Protected by those trees.
Thank
It's
you,
up
thank
in the
you.
jet stream. Up there in the jet stream. Got you going out of the left to the right.
Well, because I guess I had the low score on that round, so. Oh, yeah.
On that hole. All right, partner. We got him on the run. Michael has one of the key things that Michael does, again, relative to the system, is a pre-shot routine. Notice he does the same thing every time. He does his practice swings from behind the ball so he can visualize his ball flight. He works on a specific motion, a specific swing thought, that's been working through this entire round. And then he gets up to the ball and executes the motion.
Ooh. Go ahead, guys. I'll take another one.
All right. Am I bugging you?
Just stay right there for me.
Huh? All right.
Mark doesn't take a lot of time to hit the ball. That's the one thing I noticed. He doesn't anchor his club on the ground. He keeps it up, keeps it better balanced. And watch his hands. If you can, it goes so damn fast. You can't see him. Okay, there it is. That ball is a par 4, and he's going to land on the green.
Actually hit that over the green, didn't I?
Over the green on a par 4.
Hey, Claire, if we get enough through hole 12, after hole 12, could we just play and everyone leave? And just get us some sandwiches?
Almost.
All right, is that all right?
Slipped over.
Yeah, I'll tuck Alfred.
Whatever. Damn, I'm back there.
Again, this is one of those tough holes. There you go. That'll be on. All right, let's go. Want me to do Michael again?
All right, let me see if I can get one more.
This, yeah. Ooh, that could be on, Michael. It's a par 4.
Too high.
That looks really good. Great shot.
Thank you.
On the green.
On the green?
On the green.
Is it?
Gotta like that.
Oh boy. Guess how the ball is gone.
Alf, let's keep the entourage back a little bit. Nice.
I think that other ball.
We'll have the other guys pick up the other ball. Actually hit right in the bank. Must have rolled just back down. That's a good shot right at the flag. You're the one that was real accurate there. Again, into this wind, it's good to keep that ball down, isn't it? And penetrating ball flight. We don't want those spinners, you know.
You gotta put it a little further back in your stance too. Do you do that all besides closing? Besides closing down?
Yeah, close down a little bit, and again, you want to keep your rhythm, obviously, because it's really, there's an anxiety, of course, to take it back real quick and try and kill it on these shots. And if you stay smooth like that, if your rhythm is your focus of attention, you'll probably hit a good shot.
Yeah. Boy, oh boy, we are gonna luck out. We're just gonna get this. I think it may pour tomorrow.
No, it's gonna not rain until actually it's gonna rain tonight, and that's it.
That's it.
We're gonna get in Mid-Ocean Club and another nice round of golf in Bermuda. Gotta like that.
Hope so.
Yeah. Isn't that a pretty view over there?
It's just gorgeous.
This is typical Bermuda, isn't it?
It is.
Right there.
Well,
Everywhere
the
you
colors
look.
are amazing, aren't they? You see the shitty lie. Yep.
About like that? Is that high enough? Yeah, you even got it to stop short. That pin. Thanks. Jace. Good job. Did you make it? Almost.
Didn't get any height in it. Nice putt, Mike.
Good roll. That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good.
That's good. Nice birdie. We're feeling sorry for you. That's right.
With the whites?
Yeah.
Is it?
Is it?
Four off the blues, which are on the backside.
Oh, that's cheating. You're up there, big guy. Go ahead. Yep. That's cheating. We'll call it a par 4. Well, I got the line pretty straight. All right, partner. Hit it? Almost. We don't learn, do we? It's tough. Slow learning.
Slow learning.
Well, I'm gonna learn from that right there, Michael. You're a good partner. Our goal is not to lose a hole today. How do you like that, guys?
Whoa, I like that one.
There we go. Not to lose
Hang
a
it in.
hole. Perfect. See, this is a perfect shot for the golf cricket here. Notice you have a lot of green to work with. Okay. You got a lie that's got a little bit of rough around it.
Actually, get on that side again.
This side right here?
Yeah.
Okay. It's going to hit me.
You'll move around once
I
you
know.
start.
Got it.
Okay, got it.
Got it. Ready?
And almost. Go.
Well, Jason here, this is a perfect shot actually for the golf cricket if used properly. Again, you have a lot of green to work with, okay? And you got a little rough around the ball, okay? So you want to make sure you hit this ball cleanly and get it to roll, you know, over.
Perry.
Putt. All right.
All right.
Is that bogey, partner?
much wind.
Yeah, there's some wind up there, ain't there?
Right distance, but
Yeah, right distance. What'd you hit?
9. But you
Hit it solid.
aim right at the flag.
You know, it's a slight uphill again on this tee box, and it's so easy to get going left. Hang on, ball. All right, Mike. You're up. You guys still haven't won a hole. We're a tough team over here.
Oh, that's
Oh, I got him mad. I got him mad. Oh. All right.
good.
Yeah,
I
I'm
remember
pretty
this.
tired now.
A couple of these holes are coming back to me now.
Like that one
That
back
one,
there.
right.
I didn't know there was a walk.
Yeah, that's fun. Oh, that's right. This is a nicer course than I remember.
Can't miss greens. Yeah. Find yours, Jace. Got it. Good. Come on up. We're working at this hole. That's good. Isn't that the Miller Lite commercial?
That's good.
That's good. That's good. All right. That's good. I know. All right, Michael. Oh, he's going for it. That's weird. It's hard to read. They don't make left-handed Scotty Camerons. So this guy milled it for me. This is the exact replica of the Scotty Cameron, but turned on. He's not a golfer, so he plated it. So I can't see in the sun. It like blinds me.
He plays it.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, huh?
It is pretty cool.
You don't have a trap?
Where?
Do a trap
Right here?
like-
Go for it. All right. Again, bunkers is a specialty shot, and with specialty shots, you can use the cricket in a specialty shot version too. The thing is you want to use the cricket in the wrong way. You want the cricket to start off with a broken position, and that's what the amateurs tend to miss. They tend to set up like a chip shot, and they tend to start with their hands leading, which causes the leading edge to kind of dig into the sand. So when you take this big swing and catch the sand, you can't follow through. So it's all about setup, and when you set up, what you want to do again, if you have the cricket on, you want to take your wrist and you want to cup it. This adds bounce to the sand wedge, okay? And that's what this back edge of this club is. If you lay the club open with a broken power wrist, how's our old product? Sorry about that. Let me do that again. Sorry about that. All right. Here's the thing. The fallacy that amateurs, when they get in a bunker, they're always trying to just get it out. The professionals aren't trying to get it out. They're trying to get it close. And again, if you set up properly at a dress position with the golf cricket, you're going to add bounce to the sand wedge. So you start off with a broken golf cricket position, okay, which allows you to get bounce on the sand wedge. This way you don't have to take a big swing. The sand wedge is going to glide through the sand. It's going to follow through on its own, and we're going to knock it close. Notice I didn't have to take a very big swing there, did I?
No.
No. Don't have to muscle it out. It comes out nice and easy.
Nice.
And you know, you're talking to these guys back here.
Got it. All right.
Very nice. Why don't you come over here?
No, I'm glad to do it. Happy to do it. I'm glad you guys down here.
Okay. Again, the common mistake of all amateur golfers is, again, once they get in this bunker situation,
These guys too. Like
Sure.
also.
Great.
And more time to them. Just
got it.
more time to me.
All right. again, the mistake that amateurs make once they get in this bunker is they think they got to make this big swing and take a lot of sand just to get it out. In actuality, the pros, what they're trying to do is they're trying to get the ball close. They're not trying to get it out. And that's what the golf cricket will do for you when you're in the sand bunker here. Again, at address position, you want to take the cricket and put it into a broken position. When you put the cricket into a broken position, you open up the club face of the sand wedge, adding bounce to the club. That's going to allow you to make a nice, easy motion, not a full swing. It's going to skid through the sand better. It's not going to dig. And what's going to happen, the club will actually finish by itself all the way through to the end of the swing. All right? And just like this.
But don't do it.
I'm not. Just like that.
Okay,
Just
that's
like
it.
that. No problem. Knock it in.
Don't talk though. Just Mike, go that way. Yeah. Okay. Just listen. Right here. Yeah.
Yep.
Looking right here. Yeah, that's good.
Whatever.
Now watch the ball.
Nice
hit.
drinks
Hit.
tonight.
Watch. Look at the green. Yeah. All right.
Hey,
What I want to do is I want you to take your normal setup though first. All right. Okay. Jason, go ahead and take your normal step you'd normally do in the sand play. Okay. Now, if you notice, see how the leading edge is kind of tilted down towards the sand there? What happens is that sets up this digging motion of the sand wedge. Again, we want to add some bounce to the sand wedge. So we're going to put this golf cricket on in a second, and we're going to add bounce to that sand wedge, okay? So let's put the golf cricket on. Again, we put it over the lead hand. Fits nicely over the glove. Put it on very loose but secure there, okay? All right, go ahead and take your normal grip. Now watch it, what happens is once we get it to break, see it hasn't been broken, that's his normal step. Now watch this. We're gonna take and we're gonna break the wrist and get it to click. Now it's clicked out. Now he's in a broken golf cricket position. This adds bounce to the sand wedge. So now the sand wedge is gonna bounce off the sand, not letting it dig too much. You did tell me earlier that your club likes to dig and you have to take these big swings. Well, now you don't have to take a big swing. Club's gonna do the work, all right?
Right.
All right, go ahead and make a motion. Good. Perfect. Is that all right? Okay.
Thanks a lot.
All right. Beers. Yeah, and they have good beer here in Bermuda.
Well, I think you got to have now who's going to get the closest to the pin.
Closest pin. That's right. Actually, you know what? You're starting to look like you outdrove me now. I think you hit the hard stuff.
I think he may have.
Yeah. I just like that we're right in the center of the fairway, all of us, huh?
Yeah.
It's a good place to be.
Very, very nice place to be. Now, this is what they tell you the second shot.
Yes.
In golf. It's when you get off. But
No. Keep your head down, make a good motion.
That's a serious.
Oops. One more?
Yeah.
Hit one more. There you go. That is. That's a great shot. Now we're ready. Shot. Top tier. Get that on the top tier. That's it. Nice and smooth. Here's the 100, Mike. You know what? Doggone it. That really makes me mad. You must have hit something hard. Told you. Closest two, though. I know.
Second, I'll cue you again just like I did. Stop moving around. Wait. Wait. And action.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed following Mark and Michael and friends here at the beautiful Riddles Bay Golf and Country Club in Bermuda. And as you can see, you've seen Mark give Michael some lessons and Jason some lessons and Mike Ruther some lessons. And I think it's actually helped their golf game a little bit. What about you? I'm PeriRuther, right here from beautiful Bermuda.
Keep it rolling. Say golf cricket.
Oh, golf cricket, that's right. Jeez.
If they put all three of them.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let me think for hold on a second.
And
Yeah.
action.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed following Michael and Mark and Jason, everyone here in the beautiful Riddles Bay Golf and Country Club in Bermuda. As Mark has been instructing Jason and Mike and giving them some really good, solid techniques from the golf cricket training system. And I think it's improved their lesson a little bit. How about you? I'm PeriRuther from Bermuda.
Nice.
Give me a wide.
Go ahead. Hurry up, we're going to lose him. We're going to lose him.
Okay, ready?
Go.
And wait. Action.
Well, I hope you've enjoyed following Mark and Michael and Jason and Mike here at the beautiful Riddles Bay Golf and Country Club in Bermuda. Now, you've seen Mike actually get Mark.
Just tighten up and pick it up.
Okay, wait.
We'll do pick up or start from the top?
Do pick up.
Wait. Okay, ready? And action.
Well, we hope you've enjoyed yourselves as we followed behind Mark and Mike and really at this beautiful Riddles Bay. Oh, no.
Yeah.
No, let me do the pickup from the part about.
I can't believe- I mean,
okay,
I
wait.
just-
I gotta
so-
think here for a second. The pickup was. You've seen. Okay.
That's it.
Action.
You've seen Mark give instruction using his golf cricket training system to Mark and Mike and Michael, and I think you've actually seen them improve their game. How about you? I'm PeriRuther from Bermuda.
Okay, Snap. You roll.
We're on in 5,
Right.
4, 3, 2.
We're here with MichaelDouglas, Mark Minier, and Minier. Sorry, I want to keep doing the French version. All right, Minier.
Take a beat, hold on. And action.
We're here with MichaelDouglas, Mark Minier, and beautiful Aerial Sands Resorts here in Bermuda. Start over.
Once more. Action.
We're here with MichaelDouglas, Mark Minier, in the beautiful Aerial Sands Resort in Bermuda. And this is absolutely a spectacular place. And of course, we're here to talk about golf. What else? Now, first I want to ask you, Michael, how did you first acquire the Aerial Sands? I know it's been in your family for years, but what was your interest in it?
My mother's family's from Bermuda since the 1610. They first arrived here. And we're in the pageant of Devonshire, where I've got approximately 60 relatives living all around here. And they have had this property in the family for years, and Aerial Sands was created in about 1952. And the whole family kind of owns it. And I used to come down here as a kid and always loved it, and traveling around the world a lot. This became like a really special place for me and a lot of family. And so the last few years I've gotten involved with Aerial Sands, and we're making it kind of a real beach club. And living in New York City now, it's only like an hour and a half to get down here. So it's a lot of fun and a lot of golf.
I was going to say, you're so close. And what was your first time that you started golf? Did you recently take up the sport?
I
or-
started probably about 6 years ago.
Okay.
And it's got to be about 5 years ago when I first came up to
Met with
visit Mark in Santa Barbara, and he started working with him on the program. And you know, the beauty of the sport is worldwide. You go anywhere you want. Bermuda's got approximately, I think, 9 golf courses. So to come down here or any place and just escape.
Yeah.
And for me, golfing is a tremendous escape from my work. You get out in a beautiful environment. You get with friends. There's a
Relax.
competition involved, but it's like more with yourself.
Yeah.
And that's the part I like. So as good as Mark is, I can feel comfortable playing with them.
Right.
And I think it's one of the few sports, golf is one of the few sports that, based on a handicap system, no matter how bad you are, you can always play with a good player.
Now, what frustrated you the most about the golf game? And when you just hooked up with Mark not too long ago, what was it that you said was your problem area or that you needed help in?
As most duffers, I had a pretty good fade. I think people were actually, Mark picked up on this. People learn golf in different ways. Being an actor, I can kind of copy, moves and motions.
Okay.
Some people have to learn mechanically. Some people learn by feel. I learn more by picture. So by watching Mark swing or by looking at videotape, I'm able to see more clearly what I'm doing.
That's interesting.
That's actually a very important point there, is that most golfers or most amateur golfers assume that you're supposed to play by feel, and they forget the other learning sources. And one of the biggest learning sources is visual. And of course, that was the big advantage working with Michael and being involved in the movie business and stuff. His visualizations are fantastic. If you're able to visualize your shot beforehand, which Michael can do very well, of course, or visualize your swing, you can go out and reproduce it and then turn that into a feel. And again, Michael's a natural athlete. He's got big shoulders, hits the ball a long way, so he's actually very easy to work with.
What did you notice? What was the first thing that you told Michael that he needed a little help with?
Well, again, he
And I'm
pointed
sure you
out.
had to say gingerly.
Yes.
were you, I was going to say, were you a little bit intimidated at first? You're like, gosh, how am I going to tell this guy?
Well, actually, again, what's nice is golf is, there's such a common bond there, is that
Doesn't matter who you are.
it doesn't matter who you are. The joy of the game just comes out, and I just enjoy helping people. I just want to make sure that people have a fun time with this sport, and that they're able to learn and get of course, the fruits that I've received from this game. It's just a fantastic game, and working with Michael the first time and so forth, he did point out that he had a kind of a slice, and in golf terms, slicing the ball is not very good. In fact, you hit it a little shorter, and it's harder to control, and of course the elements take the ball and make it travel in poor directions. So what we did is, and we did all the hard work, we changed his plane, changed his club face angle and his angle attack, and took advantage of his strength. He is a very, very strong person, so he's able to hit the ball a lot farther, and hit the ball a lot straighter, and keep it out of the wind and the elements, and hits the ball really well now.
I think taking the idea of taking lessons is you're totally open for instruction. There shouldn't be anything intimidating. That's the reason I'm taking lessons from a professional, is to get advice. But I think generally everybody, because of the swing motion, it's much harder to get in and going out than out going in, because you generally come around, which tends to bring your club head out, and bring it in, which tends to make it fade or slice. And I think the hardest thing for beginning golfers and everything is to get that swing and somehow to get the feeling of the club coming in and going out.
Now, his system is a brand new system. I mean, and a lot of people, I know he's helped a lot of people with it. What do you think of Mark's system?
Well, I think it works, very well. Once you get all your swing planes down and thoughts, it's all about impact. And from what I can see from the device that he's using now, the most important part is that pointed impact and being in the right place. And the reality is that, and this is where your sense or feel throws you off, because your arm and your hands are, the club head is much more closed than you believe it really is. So if you line up with a sense of just leaving it to hit the ball right there, you're actually going to be much more open. And so that whole sense of being able to close down, and with this device, reminding yourself that your hands are closed, I think is a big, big help.
So it keeps it...
Correct. Well, he made a good point there, is that the golf swing's traveling approximately 100 miles an hour, the club head is, and to actually know where you are in the hitting area is really hard to do. So the device, again, gives you that auditory feedback, and you can actually get some feel feedback, too, of the device actually clicking if you're doing it wrong in the hitting area. So it's perfect, because you can't see that type. A lot of golfers don't realize what impact truly is, and that device helps you.
It's interesting you're incorporating some of the auditory with this, because you're saying it's a visual game, but with your system, with
That's
that
another learning
sound,
source,
it's
isn't it?
another, I see.
That's right.
Okay. It's interesting also, too, with people who play sports. You've been a skier for 20 years, mountain biking, but you're still taking lessons. And I saw you play, you're a fantastic player, but you're still taking lessons. There's always something more to learn about golf.
Well, look at the pros. The pros are on tour. They're always taking lessons. You watch somebody like Tiger Woods, Butch Harmon, and other people. They're out there before matches, working with their pros who are always picking up something. So I think it's a constant learning game. I think that's one of the reasons why it's so attractive to people. And also the insane sense that you fall off. There's no game like this that I know of. Tennis, for instance, you become a C+, B minus player. You maintain that level. You might actually rise a little bit and continue. Golf, for whatever reason, and that's the mental part of the game, whatever it is, all of a sudden you're off. Your putting is off, your driving is off, and to go back and try to retool that needs the kind of instruction from somebody like Mark.
Now, you're talking about the cricket with, the golf swing, with putting. How does it help in other areas of the golf game?
Well, again, the cricket, not only is the cricket involved in the system, it's actually the system. There's
Which includes
instructional video. There's 4 audio tapes actually on course management, specialty shots. And again, that's a big part of the game. You can tell just from talking with Michael here, speaking with Michael, is that he has a good understanding of the golf game, okay, and a well-rounded,
It's all the elements
Correct.
put together. Right, exactly. It's all the elements. It's like you said, it's not just one thing.
Correct. He's very well-rounded as far as his golf information, and that's the important thing is that you must learn yourself.
Right.
Obviously, I'm supplying the information, and what's good about the system is talking about being correct and thinking the proper thoughts and having a system. A lot of people, when they go out there and play golf, is they're always trying to fix what they think is wrong at that moment, and when you start doing that, your thoughts wander, and by the end of the round, of course, you have about 20 swing thoughts, and they're all of them different. You always want to stay with this a system that keeps thinking the proper thoughts, so you're thinking the same thoughts, thus gets you into consistent thought patterns.
I think probably the biggest advantage you have is that since you're not always going to be able to have Mark with you walking along or in the cart with you every time you play golf, that using this system probably allows you to check with yourself. So, for instance, early on in a golfer's learning curve, they blow up, and there's nothing worse than blowing up on a course where everything falls apart. And having a checklist or something that allows you to get back into a groove and salvage a golf game, even if your score isn't, but at least you begin to have some fun rather than totally fall apart.
Completely frustrated.
Yeah, completely frustrated is an important part, and I think that's probably very helpful in that way.
That's true. So you can take Mark home with you, basically.
Right.
Put those tapes in, put those auditory tapes in, and listen and say, okay, what am I doing wrong? Let's start with the basics again.
Correct.
Great. Did we cover everything?
Wrap up. Just a wrap up.
Okay.
Just a fast wrap up. We're going to go to the course.
Oh, is that where we're going to go next? That's the next one?
No, I think we're going to go to the course. We're going to show you later on. We're going to watch Michael and Mark play golf.
Okay, great. All right.
Thank you.
Did we cover what was included in the kit well enough? Because there was a couple things he picked up a little bit. All right. Is there anything else that you want to say that you want to have cover on? Because Michael did the whole.
Michael's the golf teacher there.
I just want to sum it up for us.
I think we should change seats there.
You,
Unbelievable. How good an explanation was that?
he's the best. He's the pro.
You guys want to play golf? How much are you charging for lessons?
Yeah. Pretty soon you're going to see the reverse. Michael is teaching. Remember that last infomercial? Well, guess what, folks? Michael's now teaching Mark.
That's right.
Yes, I was about to say.
Oh my gosh, I didn't. Yes, I should say that. Okay.
In the closing, say Ariel Sands. In the closing.
Okay.
Because we're going to cut it up. It's never going to be.
Okay, so, all right. Should I do it like kind of from the beginning a little bit? You could plug it in because at the end it's going to sound strange. Talking about golf. And oh, by the way. Oh God, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Steve will kill me. God, no. Okay. I'm going to do the opening part thing again. All right. We're here with MichaelDouglas and Mark Minear in the beautiful Ariel Sands Resort here in Bermuda. And Michael, I got to tell you, now you know, this holds a very special place in my heart. I mean, this is the place where I got engaged.
I know.
Yeah.
I know. I was very happy about that.
Now, did you know about that before I knew about it?
No, I didn't, Perry, but I was very happy. Perry's present husband, Steve, and Perry came down here to Ariel Sands for their first time, and Steve popped the question on Perry.
It was so romantic. I got to tell you, folks, if you want to come to a romantic place, this is the place to come. I mean, everything, the steel band, the waves, the water, I mean, and of course the golf.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's do that again for tight.
Yeah, 1 second there.
Hold on.
From the top?
No, just that piece of it. You want to come to Ariel Sands.
Okay.
Wait a second.
I was doing a little cell there, so I was trying to.
Okay, there we go.
Okay. tell you, folks, if you want to come to a beautiful, the most romantic spot in the world, absolutely, Ariel Sands Resort. I mean, the steel band, the waves, the music, the food. Now, your restaurant is a three-star restaurant,
Caliban,
isn't it?
yeah, the restaurant's doing really well. Got a nice selection and stores you up enough for a good round of golf.
Yeah, absolutely. Little flub. Okay. Ariel Sands in Bermuda. What did I say, Alaska?
Say, is it-
Ariel Sands in Alaska. I'm not awake yet. All right. Now, folks, I got to tell you, if you want to come to the most beautiful, romantic spot in the world, right here, Ariel Sands in Bermuda, it is spectacular. I mean, the water, the steel band, the food. I mean, your restaurant is a three-star restaurant.
Restaurant's doing wonderfully. Caliban's. We attract obviously people staying here at the hotel, but also a lot of people from the island, and stores you up enough for a good round of golf.
Absolutely, which is, of course, what we're here to talk about. All right. Now I'm going to do it.
You want a 3-shot or 2?
I think it's a 3. Tighten it.
Okay.
Thank you. Okay. And we're going to go play golf.
Okay.
Okay? We'll try it a couple times.
Yeah, I'll think of something in my head as I go.
Both when you're ready.
Okay, I'm ready.
Action.
Well, there you have it. I don't know. I'm excited to play golf. I'm not a golfer, but you guys definitely have me interested. And I hear we're going to be playing at the most beautiful resort, the Riddles Bay Golf and Resort. Let's go play golf?
We're ready.
Okay.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Want to do a couple shots of Michael just looking at both people and kind of listening?
Now it's your turn. Now I'm going to get to play with you like you did me yesterday. It's like...
All right, Michael, just take your own cue there.
So, you having fun here at Ariel Sands? Did you enjoy your wonderful little treat last night?
How was that?
How about you?
That's great. Then we need Ed Mark. When Mark was talking, I didn't get you on camera.
So these two girls.
Mark, Mark, can you slide your chair this way 5 feet, please?
5 feet?
That's good. All right, thank you.
I was listening to a good story, though.
Yeah.
You look at me or am I telling you?
Just looking at him.
I'm looking at him. Oh.
Where should I look?
Him and listening when he was talking because I wasn't on
Okay.
mute.
Oh.
When he was talking about you.
So what was this?
You're talking about him.
Oh, I know.
Listening to you.
Okay, so I should just keep.
Keep
Well, I was
talking.
asking my question. All right.
Yeah.
So
To
you're just
ask
listening.
about his little thing last night.
Yeah, I know. They look pretty nice. 2, right? Kind of like that. That's very. Yeah.
We're going to sign you up next time.
Perfect. Yeah. I could use it. My body's just whacked out.
You're ornery,
we were
I
just gonna do it
know.
first.
Yeah, but when she's,
know
when,
it.
she's going to look at him.
Right.
Paybacks. Paybacks are a
Okay,
bitch.
so for our sidelines.
Yeah.
I don't need to.
No.
You're gonna ask
this
me
is just
questions?
for Perry's questions. It's just for eye lines and
Now it's
stuff.
his turn. He gets to ask me questions.
Really.
I deny it all. I know nothing.
Off camera.
Okay.
I see nothing
we'll have
here.
him
Oh,
talk a
no,
little bit?
you're in on
Yeah.
it, too.
All right, guys, settle. Here we go. Stand by. And Perry, we're going to ask about Ariel Sands.
Oh, wait. You've got to do the toss off there.
You want? I don't think we need it.
No, she turns in on the toss. She turns. Toss.
Oh, yeah, I do. I do open the blah, 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 and then I turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'll start.
cameras- Yeah, cameras.
You were right there.
Yeah, you know where it is.
Yeah, I know. I got it. You make a good camera.
So she's going to start. You're going to start from the old camera position and turn into us.
Okay.
Okay, stand by. And action.
And Michael, I know that your family's been involved with Ariel Sands. How did you get involved with it and acquire it and make all these fabulous renovations?
I had the first opportunity in my life when I was about 14 to make love with a young girl.
He's so bad. I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming.
Okay, next question.
Okay, tell me about your history about playing golf, something like that? Didn't I ask that?
Tell me about your history with golf.
Okay,
Wonderful question.
all right. Tell me how you got involved in golf. When did you first start playing?
First time I got involved with golf, I thought, did I do anything?
I know, you're so bad.
All right, tell us about Mark.
Oh, this is good. Oh, how did you first meet Mark?
Well, I was in Santa Barbara. I remember being on the state saw this guy flashing a rainbow.
That's a true story. You had golf balls, right?
He had golf balls.
Okay. 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 Well, we've really been happy to be with Michael and Mark and share all their golf secrets. So now we're going to take them to the test and go out to the golf course and see if we can learn something. It's a different toss. It'll give...
Stand by. Speed. Set.
Now, Michael, what do you think of Mark's system? Do you think it'll help a lot of people?
I think that system might help people, yes. Who knows?
We hope so.
I know nothing about golf. Absolutely nothing.
You don't know nothing about golf. I don't know nothing about golf.
In golf, what frustrates you?
Oh, yeah. Now, I know that golf can be a very frustrating game. What frustrates...
1 second.
Okay.
We're ready here. When we're rolling, we're going to speed. Let's hold the talking here, please. A little bit. Set.
Ready?
We have somebody walk in the background. They'll be clear in a second. And we're ready.
Okay. Ready now? Okay. Now, I know that golf can be a very frustrating game. What frustrated you the most about your game?
Well, production work is really ridiculous, and I spend a lot of time on golf courses.
Mhm.
The reason I really hate golf.
Okay. Also, about how he met Mark, right? Okay. Now, how did you two get together? When did you first meet Mark?
Oh, let's see. I think I met him about 3 days ago. He seems to be a very nice man. I still think he's a physicist in disguise. He seems to know a lot about
Yeah.
animals.
What other question did I ask?
Why do you think his system is so simple and effective?
Okay. Okay, ready? Now, why do you think Mark's system is so simple and effective?
Because it's devised on a child's toy, really. You know, you would think it's...
Why does everybody have to be a smartass when they sit in this chair? You know?
Not on camera.
Not on camera.
Yeah, believe me, it'd be a different
I think
story.
that was, I think that's what we covered.
I'm trying to think what else we have.
We had, he talked about the, we asked about what he thought about the system. He did that.
Tell us what's important.
Most is covered, yeah.
Tell us what you think is most important about the system playing golf.
Okay.
You pick your own cue.
Okay. Tell us why you think the system is so effective and so important.
Probably because it's so simple. Really, I think that's probably the thing that makes it easy.
Now, I think it's very interesting that people who've been in sports for a long time, for instance, Mark's been a skier for 20 years, mountain biking, but you continue to take lessons, even in golf. Now, why is that?
Because you can always improve, push yourself.
Yep.
Good. And it's starting to rain.
Yeah, it's